Hey y'all, this is Cindy. I'm the Tireless Tangler, and you have arrived at day 50.
Yay!
Of the 100 Days of Zentangle Project 2019. I am so excited to have made it to the halfway point today. And today's tangle is Shirley by Tomàs Padrós from Spain. And I had some problems with it, and I'm going to show you how I conquered it right now. Okay, Shirley, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I can't do it the way the step out is. I tried for quite some time to get that to work, and it just wouldn't. Let me show you the way it is in the step out. He has parallel lines with little gaps. And then he has these connected. And this is where I ran into my first problem. You really have to think of these more like ribbons, because connecting them in this way does not give you the effect, the ribbon effect that you're going to want on this. Now, I tried varying the way that I did these, and that did not help. So the next step is to start at one corner and draw a line down, and you're going to want to think about the ribbon width. It's going to be about this wide. Okay, so you're going to want to bring this down and have it end at the corner of the next to, okay, skip one, and the next corner. That's where you're going to aim. And having a spot to aim for helped me with this tremendously. Okay, so from each back, it's done in this way. Now, as I said, I could not get this to work for me and make it look ribbony, if you will. So I sort of adapted this to my way, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to draw it. And then, of course, if you like the way on the step out better, go for it. That is great. I never think there's only one way to do these. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is treat this more like it's a wrap, meaning that I'm going to wrap it around lines. And so when I do this, I'm going to start with 2 parallel pencil lines. And then I'm going to connect these with that sort of wrap in mind, sort of similar to perk a little bit. So I'm going to start at the bottom and make my lines like this. And then I'm going to join them up after I'm finished with the lines. And then I have something that I can work with a little more comfortably from a ribbon standpoint. So I'm going to, whoops, that one was wrong. It'll still work though. I'm going to approach my lines in this manner. And I'm going to get a much, well, I'm not even in the picture here. I'm going to get a much more even, more wrapped look with this. Subscribe. Yes. My little helper today is named Coda, and he says, subscribe. It's day 50. You guys, come on, subscribe. Boo. Really? Boo? My own child boos me? All right, so this is where we start. You can already see from this, I have a much more ribbony look than I got from this version. So then the next part's going to be the exact same way. You're going to, and I'm going to start at the bottom so you can see a little bit. I'm going to start at this corner and I'm going to bring it up here first. Then bring this down like so. And again with this corner. And it helps the ribbon look if you give a little curl right there at the bottom to your line. Okay, from this corner up, aiming for here. That one got a little close. So this is the way I'm going to handle this tangle. It is much easier for me to wrap around the pencil lines than it is to make these parallel lines right here work. So this is how I'm going to handle Shirley. Now, Tomàs has some really cute decorations, something like with the little pointy triangle coming up, and then with little dots. But really, you can do a lot of things. What immediately occurred to me was the Celtic knot way of handling these ribbons, which would be to use these little inner auras, and that will help with the continuity of the line. Let's see if I can. Well, I cannot get a good angle on this today, but whoa. So these are a couple of the things that you could do with this pattern. Many, many, many other things occur to me as I do this. And I will warn you now, you do not want to put this in your pattern cold. You actually want to get a piece of paper out and draw this several times until you feel comfortable with it, because it is not easy to, it doesn't flow out of the hand until you sort of have a plan. So that is our pattern for today, Shirley. And let's get it in the template. See if I can do that in a way that won't be too annoying. No promises on that. Okay, so Shirley, what does this look like? Oh yeah, it's a ribbon tangle. Let's put it right here. Okay, and let's see, we're going to set this up. I will use a pencil line. Put a tiny bit of curve in it. And we'll see if I can do it this small. This is, you need to leave room for all of the shenanigans on this. So, let me see. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to start wrapping my lines in this fashion. leaving a little space between them, not too much. And I think I can fit one more in up here. Well, all right, almost done. Not even in the frame. All right, let's put our ribbons in there behind. So this is gonna go way up here. Oops. This is gonna go way up here. So let's see if we can make that work. I still can't see that very well. Okay, we're going to take this one down. Honey, you're in my light. Okay, and this one's going to go down. And we're going to put one more in right here. Okay. These are going to curve a little bit and be sort of wonky. That's okay. For decorating, I am going to borrow Tomás's idea, I think. It's really cute with the little triangles on the side. Really like that. Try to point them in the direction the ribbon is going. Ooh, I like it like that. Now I think behind, I think what I want to do on these is put sort of a big perf in the middle and then one on each side, sort of like this. Okay, and now for the back ribbons, I want to do, I think I'm going to leave it simple like this so that it still gives some directionality but isn't quite as busy as the part over the middle. Alright, and then for shading, we're going to do this in this fashion. Shading beneath or where these lines look like they're disappearing on both sides of the ribbon. Shading is going to be really important on this one. It just won't shine without it. That'll help drop back into the background more of these ones that are drawn behind here. Oops. Throwing things. I got hair everywhere. The boys are playing with Simba. They are having a great time. They are ready for me to be done with the recording. All right. Now I think the other place I'm going to add graphite is along the sides of these, right here where the little guy is, the little triangle thing. And I think this will help reinforce that curving back look. Although I'm not sure I did a very good job achieving it. This is one I'm going to have to practice, I think. And just like that. There you go. So this is Shirley. Surely not my best job, but this is by Tomàs Padrós, who is my favorite person. All right, guys, I cannot believe that we have made it through half of this project. I cannot believe that I have been able to maintain this schedule for 50 days. It's amazing. If you guys would like to continue to support these videos and this channel, it would mean so much to me. If you haven't subscribed, please take a minute and just hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications so you will be informed when I put something new out. And I thank you so much for coming along with me on this journey. And I'm going to see you tomorrow for the start of our second